Hey everybody, and welcome back to the bait shop. Tonight we are looking at another soft plastic and how to rig it, and that is the Ned bait. So the Ned, people hate it, people love it. It catches fish either way, and it doesn't matter if you are using potentially the most well-known Ned baits being the TRD line from Z-Man, which we have here in a crawl, or the big TRD, or if you're using the Sakoshi bug, which is another popular Ned bait, something like this 4-inch Yum Dinger, or even these Doomsday Tackles Reapers, or, in my personal preference, the Dadfish Tackle Uncle Nedley, Dadfish Tackle Punch Bug, and the very new Dadfish Tackle Shrimp. So we're going to look at a couple different ways to rig these, the different hardware you'd use, and the knots you'd tie, and discuss how to fish some Neds. Ned jigs come in all different styles, shapes, sizes, colors, and we've got a few of them here. So if you are going with an owner blockhead like these, or a Z-Man shroom head, or the Z-Man with shroom head with the lead stoppers, which are great for a Laztec because it gives a little bit of resistance on the shoulder there, or with a Dadfish Tackle Uncle Nedley weedless jig, you can't really go wrong. There are different applications. I primarily use a weedless hook like these, or like the ones that we make, versus a straight shank hook like these, because you get hung up less. And with Neds, you're just very likely to get hung up and lose your bait, as you're usually fishing it on the bottom. Once you select a soft plastic that you would like to use, you're going to need to pick a Ned jig to go along with it. My recommendation is almost always going to be to go with a EWG style Ned head like this, unless you're getting bites and just missing the fish. If that is the case and they're just short striking or soft biting, use an exposed hook, your standard jig head like this, and you're going to get more of those fish that you're missing. But fishing an EWG weedless style like this is going to save you money because you are going to lose less of your jig heads. Now, for our lineup here, we have the Uncle Nedley, the Shrimp, and the Punch Bug. For those, the hook sizes are 1/0 and 2/0. We're going to take a look at rigging all of these, but first let's look at what knot you should use to tie on your Ned jig. The knot of choice for this application is the Palomar knot. You could use something like a double San Diego jam or even a uni knot, but the Palomar knot is going to be stronger than the uni knot and less complicated than the double San Diego jam. It's a good reliable knot, fairly easy to tie, and once you learn it, you can really use it for most of your applications. So I would highly encourage you to learn it if you haven't already. We're going to tie this on with a Palomar knot. Pull our tag in our main line there, tighten that all down. Drop mine. Just like that. We're going to cut off our tag end. We've got our braid scissors. For the purposes of this video, we are using, I believe, a 15-pound braid. We'll talk about line in just a few minutes. Once you have your jig tied on, it's really simple to rig. We're going to go ahead and rig a punch bug. As always, when you're going to weedless rig, you want the back side of the bait facing the hook like so. Center it, down, through, up, and you twist the bait around that corner. And then you're going to take it, so you can see here, kind of measure where you want the hook point to come through, pinch it down, and slide the hook point through. Then you want to expose it to keep you from getting hung up. And there you go. There is a great little Ned bait. Neds, you're going to cast them and fish them on the bottom. So you want a presentation that stands up like that. We're going to go ahead and rig each of these just so you can see, but it's pretty much the same. In the center, out the side, up, twisting to meet the lead there, and then pushing that hook point through and exposing it just like that. A nice little straight bait. And then we've got here the shrimp. Same thing. Bring it through, find your spot, push the hook through. Come on. Like so. To expose your hook. And you've got another bait that'll stand up straight. So we have got 3 great Ned presentations here. You've seen the other brands, the Z-Man, the Sakoshi Bug, lots of options. Let's talk about what you need in order to fish a Ned outside of the bait and the jig head. My recommendation is going to be a spinning setup. Personally, I'm going to go with a medium, 7-foot medium with a size 2500 reel, and I'm going to fish these on straight 10-pound fluorocarbon. If I'm in some heavy brush and I know that I'm going to a fishery with a lot of brush and logs that I'm going to be fishing around, I might bump myself up to like a 15-pound braided mainline and then use a 10-pound fluoro leader. But having that invisible line coming off the bait is going to be important because this is a finesse approach. You're wanting the fish. The fish might eat this on the fall, but the likelihood is that it's going to land and it's going to rock and it's going to quiver and they're going to look at it and then they're going to decide to eat it. So you need it to appear as natural as possible, and having a good fluorocarbon leader line or main line is a good way to do that. Personally, I'm going to recommend 10-pound P-line fluoro clear, and I'll have that linked below, as well as the baits you've seen here and our jig heads. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it was informative, and I hope you catch them. I will catch you all next time.